This is the first first series that I'm making. Difficult it is to make a series. It was like making four big-sized films, 14 years of planning, 18 years of living with it. So it's a lot of work that has gone into it.
Heeramandi is larger than life.
A world that we've never seen. The grandeur, the beauty, the story, the drama. There's so much of heart in it.
Mohabbat, Mausiki, Shairi, Tabahi. That is Heeramandi at its best.
हम तवाइफें रानियां है लाहौर की हर नवाब राजा हमारे दर पर सलाम ठोकता है
Roll sound. Action. The idea never went out of my mind. It always stayed. After every film, Heeramandi would come out. Then I would say once again, wait, it's too vast, it's too epic to be made into 2 hours or 2.5 hours. Wait, something will happen correctly. Finally, the time came when we said, let's make it into a series because that will do justice to the vastness of it.
माशूक़ा ख्वाहिश और तवाइफ तमन्ना होती है.
Heeramandi is about era of courtesans, their culture, their livelihood, but also I think you actually get to see so many layers of their personalities.
उनके प्यार, betrayal, उनकी conspiracies, उनकी insecurities, उनकी बहुत सारी चीजें जो उनकी दुनिया में घटती हैं उनके बारे में है. बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एक दुनिया है.
ये शाही महल है मलिका और यहाँ के खुदा हम हैं.
These are some of the most powerful women that were there in this pre-independence era.
It was a center of art, poetry, music, a lot of culture.
Sir, these Tawaifs are very powerful. And they have the Nawabs under their thumbs.
There was colonial rule, plus the freedom struggle that was also ongoing at the time, where the British had their designs on how to take over the power from the Nawabs. And then you had the Nawabs who were trying to hold on to their power. The main story is set in this world of Heeramandi, where all of these, different dynamics of the time collide.
शराफत हमने छोड़ दी, मोहब्बत ने हमें छोड़ दिया. अब सिर्फ बगावत हमारी जिंदगी को मायने दे सकती है.
The way that Sanjay sir has done it, and he used to always say that revolutionaries are not ordinary people. They risk their lives for their country, for their mission, for their passion, for what they believe in.
All these people that I've cast, Manisha, Sonakshi, Aditi Rao Hydari, Richa Chadda, Sanjeeda Sheikh, Sharmin, Shekhar Suman, Fardeen, all wonderful cast, wonderful people who have loved the idea of playing that part with that much love.
There's that much more layering that can happen because there's that much more time to get into every story and every character and the worlds that are built around those characters.
The story resonates with me. The plight of the courtesans, where they were queens also, where they have personal angst also, they have personal joys also, their personal celebration also, their sadness also, their pathos also. All this has to be felt in the architecture that you make, in the set that you make.
Production design is out of this world. I was transported into this world the moment I walked in. This kind of detailing, whether it's the wall, whether it's the floor, kothas, shops, mosques, I think it's unbelievable.
Turning this set that is so larger than life into my life and making it my own, I think, was the hardest.
It's absolutely a privilege to be able to experience such a set. This is not something that will ever be done again.
ये बहुत कमाल है. The set has to come alive. When the actor walks in, it becomes alive. When the cameraman lights it, it comes alive. Whether it was a costume which you sat in, Harpreet Rimples go down for hours and pulled out everything there for this song, for this scene, for this character. I would want a certain kind of textile we'll find. All that comes alive when the cameraman lights it, when the actor wears it, and the set becomes alive when all these people come into it.
Every time we do a scene, costumes are lined up in front of Sir. And then he will handpick based on the color sequences, the palette, the way the DOP sees it, the palette of the background, the production design. Really brings out every character.
You just enter the set and you become the character. Then, of course, the prosthetics and the makeup and the costume adds on to it. The सबसे, I think, interesting part is the dialect. हमें उर्दू में बात करनी थी, ऐसी उर्दू जो सबको समझ में आएगी.
First part is
Mind-blowing. Come on, darlings, come on. Do a great shot, come on. Very fascinating process to constantly be in a state of creativity. It's very important to create an atmosphere. I would want a certain kind of music playing non-stop, constantly on the set. Music is a very integral part of my being. I need music all the time. I know what I want my character to see. I know how I will shoot it. I know how I will picturize it. It all is a part of making music, of how I will place it. What will the character look like when she will be performing or he will be performing in the song.
Chalo, let's go. Stand by.
I freely with what I want to create. And this is the time to do it. When you evolve as a filmmaker or as an artist or anything, you have to enjoy it fully. You have to be consumed by it. You cannot make it alone. It's the brilliance of the cameraman, the sound recordist, the costume person, the set design, the production designer. There's so many people working. The production team, the direction team. So they all have to be at their best. They all have to love my characters and my story as much as I love the story and the characters. We've made it. I've enjoyed making it. And I'm glad and I'm thankful to God that we made it. I'm thankful to all those who came along because it was a very difficult project. Nobody else will ever make Heeramandi again, or nor will I be able to make it again because it happens once.
Rocking. See, first of all, nobody can match Sanjay's vision. Sir को इतनी खुश देखकर हम सब बहुत खुश हो गए. So all good. And the shot is.
I still can't get over the fact that today is my last day on this set. We are done with it and to finally let it go. So it is fulfilling a moment in my life to have said, thank God we made it.